So let's talk about, even if anybody applies for a job at your organization, you need to call them back.
Yes.
And why, Marianne? What about pronouncing their name?
You call them back, even if you can't pronounce their name. You have the decency to call them back and let them know and acknowledge their existence. Because when I go to your restaurant, I can't pronounce the shit you're serving me on your menu.
Or the
But
names
I
of the
still
towns
order
that you
it.
drive through.
I still order it, but I can't pronounce it.
Yeah. People
And have
deserve,
the decency.
people deserve an acknowledgement, and every one of the human beings that was coming into any organization that took the time to send a resume is genuinely interested in your organization and took the time. They were a customer before they were an employee, and the one message that we want to leave to everybody, and we know that a lot of our foreign workers face this more so than anybody, but this message is for every individual human being that takes the time, is acknowledge that they're there, acknowledge that they're a person, and put the human back into it. And that is what we beg of people to do.
Mutual respect. You expect them to respect you in your position of hiring. Have the decency to respect them as human beings who are trying to work for your organization.
And they're going to tell their friends and everybody else, and regardless of whether or not if they received the position or not, they're going to feel good that someone said, hey, thanks for taking the time to apply. We did fill the position, but there might be another opportunity. When that individual might say, hey, where are we going out for dinner, or where are we going to buy our groceries, or where are we going to go do whatever at, they're going to take the opportunity to go there because they were treated like a human with dignity.
That's right. Exactly. And the other thing is too, that's really interesting about that is that when you do acknowledge somebody and you show them that respect, they will not be intimidated to come to your establishment. If you give them the cold shoulder and you don't acknowledge their existence, they're not coming back. And in this day of social media, I think employers are so foolish when they don't keep that in the back of their mind, because you know what? All it takes is one person with 400 friends to write a scathing review on Facebook, and 400 people read it.
Exactly. The other thing is, take the opportunity to treat them well, because that person does have 400 friends when you gave them a great experience and they have a chance to read it. And you're going to be able to bounce people back into your organizations that are already took the time to look you up and apply for a job at your organization.
Yes.
So you know what? Just take the time. And I love what you said, Marianne. It doesn't matter if you can't pronounce their name or whatever it is. Take the opportunity to learn something new about someone and say thank you.
And stop being afraid to be polite.
Ooh, that is well put. Yeah.
It doesn't take a lot to make someone feel like a human being.
Just takes the time. And you know what? We all love our name. Our parents gave us our name, and it's something that is really lovely. So what we also want to leave a message to, if you don't know how to pronounce someone's name, your first question would be, hey, it's so great to meet you. Could you please tell me how to pronounce your name? I would love to learn more about you.
That's right. And remember that when you have trouble with pronunciation, it's okay. They understand because they are newcomers here. So they have trouble with pronunciation. They will help you, just like they hope that people will help them. Nobody's going to be overly offended.
I love that, Marianne. That's the perfect wraparound, because remember that the other person has the exact same challenges. Just
let me tell you, my name, Marianne, is not easy for some cultures to pronounce. And I have answered Marianne in a lot of different ways.
That's right.
Did I get upset? No. Did I laugh? Yes. Sometimes. Did I help them? Sometimes. Did I just let it fly sometimes? Yes. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, people just want to be treated with dignity and respect and some kindness. So even if you mispronounce a name, it's okay. You tried.
And people want to treat them how they want to be treated, not necessarily how you want to be treated.
Absolutely. That's right. That's a